In this video, I'm going to be going over two of the best credit cards here available in 2021 to Canadians, two of the best travel credit cards, the Amex Platinum and the TD Visa Infinite Privilege. We're going to be comparing two of these cards all the way from anything from the feels and just the presentation of the cards all the way to the perks and benefits and my personal experiences of these cards. So first we're going to go over the feels of each of these cards, and I do believe they're just not the same. If they were made out of some cheap plastic, both of these are metal credit cards, and I do believe there's just something special about a card being made out of metal, and it just feels so good to use rather than, let's say, it was plastic. It's just not the same. The Platinum card has a nice metal finish from front all the way to the back as well. On the other hand, the TD VIP has a sort of a matte black finish. However, on the back, just gonna cover the numbers here. However, on the back, it does have a little bit of a paperish feel to it. In terms of designs, I love the simplicity and the minimalistic luxury design on both of these cards. I do absolutely love it. And in terms of the color, I do prefer the Visa Infinite Privilege a little bit more with the matte black finish. I think the Platinum would look really cool if it was somehow made out of a matte finish as well. I think I just described the Centurion card, you guys. Another thing to note is if you watched the unboxing video I made 2 weeks ago, then you would have remembered that the Visa Infinite Privilege is slightly heavier, just so slightly over the Platinum card. Okay, so now let's quickly go over the numbers in terms of the sign-up bonuses, and I do have to say about this, both of these cards, they do tend to fluctuate up and down depending on when it is. So I will say though, during the time I signed up for the Platinum, I received 70,000 MR points, and when I signed up for the Visa Infinite Privilege, which is very recently, I received 80,000 Aeroplan points as a sign-up bonus. So it makes it really easy for us knowing that both the MR and the Aeroplan points are worth 2 cents per point, roughly on average, and the MR can actually be transferred to Aeroplan at a 1-to-1 ratio, although the Aeroplan cannot be transferred into MR, so that's something to keep aware of. Based on these averages, with the sign-up bonuses I got about $1,400 to $1,600 worth of points respectively. The annual fee on these cards are $700 and $600 respectively. However, one thing to note is the Platinum card do refund you, or not refund you, but they do give you a $200 annual travel credit, which offsets the annual fee, turning it into $500 versus the $600 like mentioned before. For everyday purchases, the Platinum gets you 6, 3, and 2% back on food, travel, and everything else respectively. The VIP on the other hand gets you 4% on Air Canada, 3% on any other travel, as well as gas, groceries, and food, and 2.5% on everything else, which is very strong. Probably the best out of all credit cards in Canada. 2.5% on everything on a Visa card is very strong. Now, the reason that the TD card gets you 4% on Air Canada, it's a reoccurring pattern that you will notice a lot in this video because it is a co-branded credit card with TD, Visa, and also Aeroplan. So you're gonna see a lot more Aeroplan and Air Canada benefits as I talk about this card more in this video. Now, the Platinum card on the other hand is a whole separate entity issued by Amex, and it's an Amex card, so they just have a lot of other partners and they're more independent, so they're more versatile in terms of travel benefits and in terms of earning ratios. So you won't see something very specific like a 4% back on Air Canada, but you're gonna see something more general like a travel, let's say like a 4% back on travel, for example. Now, back to the ratios. The Platinum card by far is without a doubt the best in the game here in Canada for dining at 6%. It is unbeatable by any other card. And how I got to that math was, again, 3 MR per dollar spent with 2 cents per MR point is about 6% back. And again, that is very strong and pretty much unmatched in any other cards here in Canada. Then you have the 4% back on travel and 2% back on everything else, which is quite decent for its categories, and overall I think the structure of this is very nice. How they structured it, you got the dining, you got the travel, and then the everything else, which is still 2%, which is not anything that you can complain about. On the VIP though, the 4% on Air Canada is kind of like a hit or miss. It's like, do you really buy that much Air Canada for that to matter? However, on the other categories though, they are pretty strong. The 3% on groceries, on gas, on dining, it's all really good and not anything that you can complain about. And then the really strong perk is the 2.5% on everything else, and I do think this is what separates this card, for example, of any other like Visa products out there, because 2.5% again on a Visa product that is accepted pretty much by every merchant that takes credit card is very strong. As for the benefits, let's first talk about the lifestyle benefits, and then we're gonna loop back into travel, since although they are travel credit cards, travel is kind of non-existent right now. Now let's first start with something different, which is the concierge service. For those of you who don't know, both of these cards offer 24/7 concierge service, and this is for quote unquote your personal assistant that gets you things, for example, from reservations all the way to a luxury, let's say a sold out pair of shoes that you can't get anywhere. Now, I haven't done much testing in the luxury item branch of things. However, I did do my fair share of bookings. By a fair share, I just mean a few, and I'll share with you my experiences on those. By the way, spoiler alert, they're very pleasant experiences. One of the more memorable experiences is when I booked through the Platinum Concierge a global dining collection, and if you're wondering what they are, is they're basically these groups of partners, restaurants that partners with Amex Platinum, and for all their members they get special treatments with these restaurants. Now, I booked one of these restaurants, and when I called in, the agent said, okay, perfect, who is this for, blah blah, right? And then I'm gonna send you an email once it's all confirmed. Now, I did get an email a few hours later actually, so I got the email, and it basically says this restaurant, they advised that they only take walk-ins basically, because I live here in Vancouver, and at that time it was only patios, and most of these restaurants are walk-in only, and most of these, and because they're so popular, you can literally wait there for like an hour and a half. Like when I got there, there were these two girls that was already there before I got there, and I was already sitting down eating, and as I was like almost paying the bill, and she was still there, so it definitely is a time saver. Anyways, so back to the email. So I got an email saying basically we are only taking walk-ins. However, we were able to confirm a reservation for you. Please do note that there could be a 10 to 15 minute delay based on the availability, but we are able to guarantee a spot for you. And on top of that, we were able to secure you 2 glasses of champagne. And I've tried to use this perk for other bookings as well, like chain restaurants, and it seems that they work less well. They still work from time to time, and they do try their best. For example, I was gonna do a booking at Cactus Club, which I knew they didn't do any bookings, but I called them anyways because I did hear stories where the concierge were able to secure booking, and from my personal experience, that story I just told you guys about. So when I called them, I was on hold for about 10 minutes. She came back, she said, oh, I'm so sorry for the hold, I was just speaking to the manager and they did confirm there was no booking. And then she asked me if I wanted to find another place that did take bookings, that she will look for me, or she made some, well, I told her no, because that was the place I wanted. So she gave me also some suggestions to get into the restaurant at the time I wanted. And from those experiences that I had personally, I can really tell that these concierges were trying their best to basically make my experience worthwhile, whether it's dining, whether it's anything else I imagine, which I haven't yet tried, but I'm really excited to do so, and I will make sure to report back to you guys. On the other hand, the Visa Infinite Privilege, I wasn't able to do much testing since it's only been about a week or two since I got the card, so I'll definitely report back to you guys on that as well. But I did talk to the concierge over the phone one time just to kind of ask, get a feel of it, whether it's sort of the same as the Platinum or it's a little bit better, a little bit worse. It seems sort of the same, but I'll have to get back to you guys. It was more or less a very pleasant phone conversation where I asked her, what do you guys do? And it's sort of, from the description she gave me, it was sort of the same as the Platinum. Now, being a member of Visa Infinite Privilege as well as the Platinum, you do have these specialized offers that, For example, if you shop here, you spend $100 and you get like say $20 back in statement credits. Now do keep in mind these are really good offers because they're independent of any sales that's going on with the store. For example, if they're doing 50% off, you can literally get something 50% off and then the statement credit. So with the Platinum, I did benefit with those offers a lot. For the VIP, they seem to be more of these two people dinner packages or these wine tastings, which I haven't tried yet, and I'll be definitely very excited to try one of these in the very near future, and I will report back to you guys on what I think about these. Alright, so next we're gonna look at some travel benefits. Now both of these cards have tons of travel perks. This category will definitely differentiate these two cards. On the Platinum card you get a variety of hotel statuses with Hilton, Marriott, Shangri-La, and Radisson on paper. Off paper you can match these statuses into other hotel programs, into many other hotel programs actually, and some of them very lucrative. So I made a separate video on that last year. I'll link that video above for you guys. The Platinum card also comes with unlimited priority pass and its partner lounges around the world as well, and also the Infinite Centurion Lounge, which is their flagship lounge that you can get in with only a few airports right now, but for the ones that I did go to, which was the Seattle and Vegas location, it was absolutely a pleasant experience. For the Visa Infinite Privilege, it does comes with two sets of benefits, one offered by Visa Infinite Privilege and another set offered by Aeroplan/Air Canada. So with the Visa Infinite Privilege, these are all shared with all other Visa Infinite Privilege products. You get a priority pass, but instead of unlimited, you only get 6 visits per year complimentary. And any other visits are $32 per visit. And as a top tier Aeroplan product, you also get access to the Maple Leaf Lounges, which is their flagship lounge experience, along with many other airport, flight, and status benefits offered by the Aeroplan program when flying Air Canada, one of their brands, or some benefits also apply when you fly with a Star Alliance airline. Both of these cards also offer really amazing insurance coverages, which I won't go in depth too much in this video. So if you are interested in any of these cards, I would definitely give the insurance fine prints a read on both of these or on one of these if you are interested. So now that's the full comparison, and now comes the big question: which card out of these cards do I think is better? Do I think would fit most people? And the answer would be the Platinum card for now. The reason I have to give it to the Platinum card is just because of the versatility. You can pretty much use this card and get the unlimited priority pass lounges, the other global lounge collections around the world. You can access the Centurion Lounge and all the hotel perks as well that's associated with it. Rather, the Visa Infinite Privilege is more exclusive to Air Canada, and for maybe just about a 10 to 15% of the rest of us who likes say travel with Air Canada a lot, or maybe Star Alliance, or maybe they're business travelers who only flies Air Canada, maybe this card would be better for you. But otherwise, the Platinum card is more versatile to most people. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you smash that like button to support the channel. And also, if you want to see more content just like this one, make sure you subscribe with the bell to see more videos like this. And also, before you go, comment down below and let me know what you guys think about both of these cards or one of these cards, or which one you think is better. Let me know your thoughts, and as always, have an amazing day. Peace.